So this is the fourth time that I'm doing this, so let's hope this works out. So I'm using a tool called Kesam to record these videos, screen share. So the purpose of this would be to walk you through certain code examples or certain features that I'm implementing and just explain what's going on or do some sort of live coding. So I hope you guys like my terminal setup. So one of the things I'm working on right now is adding Cognito support to a React web app. So Cognito is an identity provider. It's not really an identity provider. What it lets you do is it lets you set up a basic sign-in sign-up flow and give users temporary access to AWS infrastructure. So using Cognito, you can use a third-party identity provider like say a Facebook, Twitter, or even AWS itself by creating a user pool. And once a user has been authenticated against this third-party identity provider, Cognito talks to Amazon STS and obtains security credentials and gives it to the user. So once the user has its security credentials, the user can access AWS infrastructure, call API gateway, call Lambda functions, etc. So that's one upcoming tutorial. The second thing I'm working on right now is understanding Java Spring. So coming from the Node.js world, creating an endpoint is pretty simple, and seeing the amount of complexity involved in creating an endpoint in Java using the Spring framework is fascinating. Of course, the Spring framework is a lot more powerful, it's a lot more abstract, it's a lot more pluggable, but it is difficult to work with. I just started working on it a day ago, so I'm not being fair, but the amount of lines of code and the amount of work involved to create an endpoint in JavaScript versus Java is orders of magnitude different. So that's fascinating. So I'll be creating certain basic tutorials on Java Spring, maybe JSPs and how they work. I found a fascinating topic where you can use React with Java Spring. This might seem obvious to some people, but it wasn't to me. So if there's a way to do that, I want to figure out how to get that done. Also setting up Tomcat and all the steps required for that. Again, coming from the Docker container, Dockerization, package everything into a single bundle world, seeing how Tomcat is set up, seeing how it uses certain folders within the web app for configurations, all these class paths, all these complexities, it's fascinating, and I would like to walk through all those details so that someone else will not have to spend or waste the time that I spent trying to understand all those concepts and little details. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Thank you for listening, and this is my second video. Have a nice day.